Hi, my name's Liv. Some of you know me as Zethera. I wanted to do a video on breathing today to walk people into meditation, because I noticed that, a lot of people, when they meditate, or I'll ask them like, oh, do you meditate? A lot of people have like difficulty visualizing or difficulty just like getting into the meditation, and like I had this light bulb turn, I was like ding, and, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like breathing isn't taught. Nobody is taught how to breathe, because the majority of us really only take in 25% of our lung capacity. And the issue with that is that when you're only taking in 25% of your lung capacity, that air is not circulating. So it's really not good for your health. And I learned this at the chiropractor, actually, because I had a rib that was out of place, and he told me that you breathe in, and then when I can't talk, you have all of this bacteria that will sit at the bottom of your lungs, and if you're not taking full deep breaths, that it'll sit there, and then you can get sick, and ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time to get sick. So just some tips on breathing. I like to highlight to giving your breath a color, listening to the sound of your breath, and giving it a goal, right? So when I tell people about breathing, I say choose a color. Pretend that air was a color. And so pink, I love pink. So when I breathe in, I'm imagining the color pink coming in through my nose, up, down, back, all the way down to my stomach, filling my stomach up, expanding my diaphragm, filling up my chest, and then filling up the very tip top of my head. And then I let it out. So if visualizing a color is difficult for you, then I say sound and location. So listen to your breath, and even you can tap into, what does your breath feel like? Is it hot? Is it cold? Or the air? What does the air feel like? And be gentle with your girl. If you don't get you're not gonna have none of that spider plan out for you. If I lost my train of thought. You guys can see her right now. She's so cute. Okay, yes, the feeling of your breath, if it's hot or if it's cold, what does it sound like? And then send it to a place. I always like to tell people to fill up their belly first and then their chest, and allow your breath to be gentle. And what I mean by when I say have a gentle breath is, sometimes when you breathe in it sharp, you're tense. If you have a gentle breath, you're allowing space, you're allowing relaxation, you're allowing the breath to be present. So when you breathe in gently, it's versus and some people have loud breathing, and that's okay. I mean, I have loud breathing even when it's gentle sometimes, but you just have to allow it to be gentle, because when it's not gentle, then you're tense. And how can you relax when you're tense? Okay, so what else on breathing? Oh, yes. Okay, so color, feeling, locations, like give it a pathway. And for meditation specifically, off of breathing, like into meditation, if following a meditation is difficult for you, or if it's just too much to even try and go there first, start with giving yourself an attainable number to reach. So like choose the number 3. Choose the number 3. or 4 or 5, whatever it is. So choose that number and do that number 10 times. So if you're choosing the number 3, you're going to breathe. Three, and do that 10 times, or even do it 5 times, or even do it 3 times. But you're allowing yourself to focus on a goal and focus on your breath. So your mind may have thoughts coming in and out, but you're still focused on that goal and allowing relaxation and ease, you know? So I think that that's a really good place to start if you're just getting into meditation or even just trying to breathe, because breathing is so important. It's so important. When you have short and shallow breaths, it can be anxiety inducing. And a lot of the time when you can find your breath, when you have the ability to find and connect with your breath, you can get yourself out of anything. You can literally get yourself out of anything, because when you're breathing, you're giving yourself space and time. Short breaths equals short time. Anxious, anxious, anxious. Long breath allows you to see just how much time you actually really do have, just how much you're actually capable of not completing, but accomplishing. There we go. Yeah, so I really hope that helped. I'm gonna be putting out a course on breathing, like a journal type thing, like a month long or maybe a 3-month long. I'm still working on it, but I'm gonna be putting it together, and I'm so excited to help people breathe because it's so important. So breathe. Have a good day.